The people behind a local charity are calling for help to assist the city's most vulnerable residents. It's an especially critical time of the year for the Dunedin Curtain Bank, and chairwoman Virginia Driver joins us to explain why. Good evening. What is the Curtain Bank?
It's a non-profit charity who collects curtains that aren't necessary anymore. Motels and individuals and hostels have to change their curtains every 3 years apparently, and then we will reline them, take them up if necessary, and give them out free to certain groups of people.
How is it run?
So we are run by a board of trustees, and at the moment we have one coordinator, and then we have a whole lot of volunteers that help us, and we just couldn't do without them, honestly. We're currently looking for funding to provide a manager to oversee the whole Curtain Bank and progress sustainability initiatives as well, and education.
What's demand like at the moment?
It's been cold.
Very.
And then we've had the flooding.
Yes.
So it's good. Yeah, we've had, in the last 6 months, we've put 148 pair of curtains into houses, and that's helped 107 people. So it's not big numbers, but when you look at Dunedin, it's, yeah, it is good.
How much money are you in need of currently?
Well, we really need about 5,000 to keep the Curtain Bank going. We get a lot of funding from lotteries and COGS and Otago Community Trust, but it usually comes at the end of the year rather than the start of the year. So just to cover the next couple of months, it's always good to get a little extra in.
If you didn't get that extra 5,000, what would happen?
We'd probably have to close it for a couple of months over the winter, which is really not ideal. Yeah.
How long has the Curtain Bank been open here?
Since March 2013.
And do you know how many residents have used the service?
Yes, we've had, I believe, 570 people have benefited in the last 2 and a bit years.
That is a lot of curtains though.
It's a lot of curtains, because it's not just your living areas. If you've got elderly or disabled or children or health issues, then bedrooms as well, you can put up to 12 pair of curtains in a house.
Is the local need for good curtains likely to diminish with time?
I hope so. But I also think something that we're looking at now is the education side of it, and making sure people know how to use their curtains. Things like draft stops, and the emphasis in Dunedin has always been on insulation, but it needs to be the full picture. It's about heating, it's about curtains, it's about draft stopping, as well as insulation, and that's where we're heading now.
Certainly closing up some of the gaps around the windows does help the curtains in their own job. I find that in my own house. What are the consequences of having poor quality or no curtains in Dunedin?
It's health, a lot of it. It's just health, it's cold. Putting good thermally lined curtains in is almost better than putting double glazing in, and it's certainly a hell of a lot cheaper. So yes, the cold, really, the drafts. Putting the proper curtains, they need to go down to the floor, and if possible have pelmets and a good overlap on the sides as well. Dunedin
Curtain Bank chairwoman Virginia Driver, good luck, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.